Today we're going to talk about why is chiropractic care about so much more than just neck or back pain. In order to do that, we're going to use the letter N here. So we start here at the bottom left with optimal health, which is having lots of energy, sleeping great, being able to exercise, certainly not taking any medications or as few as possible. That's what being healthy truly is. Now, if you want to feel like that, it's because your body chemistry is on point. All the chemicals, all the signals, everything in your body that keeps it running the way that it needs to. Now, how does your body chemistry stay at a level that we want it to? Well, that's when the cells, tissues, organs, and glands that are responsible for releasing those chemicals at the right time and in the right amounts are doing their job correctly. Now, they do their job correctly only because they are 100% under the direction of your central nervous system, your brain and your spinal cord. That's what controls everything in the body. Those two things are so important that they are the only two things in the body that are actually entirely encased in protective bone. You have your skull and you have your spine. Now, that spine is made up of 24 individual vertebrae. And the only problem here is that through normal day-to-day activities or injuries, they can buckle, they can shift, they can twist. And when that happens, instead of protecting, they now start to irritate. And we have a special word for that. We call that subluxation. And that just means that there's less energy flowing from the brain wherever that nerve goes because that bone is irritating it. When that happens, well, now we no longer have that perfectly awesome direction of the central nervous system. Some of those signals are actually getting interrupted. When that happens, the cells, tissues, organs, and glands are no longer harmonized and working as well as they should, which means that our body chemistry can suffer. We have a decrease in ideal body chemistry, which by definition means that we're down here and we are sick. And we don't mean that maybe you have a fever, that's possible, but more so what we're talking about is that you're not performing and living at the level that you could if everything was going great. Okay, here's where chiropractic care comes in. We make specific chiropractic adjustments to the vertebra that need it so that they are no longer irritating that nervous system. So our central nervous system is now harmonized and happy. When that happens, those cells, tissues, organs, and glands return to being controlled and directed. And when that happens, you guessed it, we have increased body chemistry, which means we can operate at the healthiest, happiest level possible. And that's really what we want for you and why everybody sends in their friends and family members, because who wouldn't want to feel healthier and be happier throughout life?